Welcome to Reacting to My Roots After Dark. I am your host, Steve. This is my wife, Lindsay, and we are going to be reacting to the UK's rarest habitat. Joking aside, guys, I am super excited about the fact that we are actually filming After Dark. Normally, this really isn't possible, at least with decent lighting, but I think I may have finally solved the lighting issue for being able to make some nighttime videos from time to time. Whenever I can't get around to making a video during the day for whatever reason, please let me know in the comments. Do you think the lighting is pretty decent for a nighttime video? Seems like it is, but anyways, guys, we are super excited about today's video, not just because of the lighting, but because we are actually going to be checking out something I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. I had heard that this existed. Now, the thumbnail says this is, I think it's somehow Britain's rainforest. And I'd heard that you guys in the UK had some sort of a rainforest, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. It's just not the type of thing I would expect.
They had a rainforest.
I mean, it's not the type of thing I would expect over there. It's just, it's just not what I think of when I think of the UK. And so when I found out about this, I just thought this would be fascinating. And so supposedly this is the UK's rarest habitat. And so that's what we're going to explore today. And okay. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I like nature.
Yeah, we love this type of topic. It kind of the same type of topic as, I guess you would say, when I explored Britain's desert, if you will. It was a different type of desert than I'm used to seeing, or, what I would expect from a desert, but that was really interesting. And so I like this type of content. So if you have other very interesting types of habitats and, interesting things like rainforest or deserts or, you name it, please let us know, because we'd love to explore these types of things. So enough rambling for us, guys. We're going to go ahead and dive in and check out UK's rarest habitat. Dude, is that real? Oh my goodness. No way, dude.
It's really loud.
That's incredible.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh. I love moss.
Yeah,
I found a place where time stands still. A place of immense natural beauty.
Wow.
A true remnant of British wilderness.
Dude.
And in this video, I'm going to show it to you. In this video, we're going to learn and explore this very rare and special habitat,
goodness.
Temperate rainforest.
Oh my goodness.
That's gorgeous.
How many of you know that the UK has rainforest?
I
Go
had
on,
no idea.
let me...
No, I like I said, I did not expect it to be that beautiful coming in. Like the moss with the colors, with the rain falling, just like all that.
And those trees were awesome too.
I know I've been told that a lot of the trees, are gone over time. And that's a big reason. One of the reasons why most of the housing is made of stone, is they don't have as much trees as we do here in the U.S. Wood is much more readily available here than there. But can you imagine, there was probably a time where this type of rainforest was a large portion of the Great Britain island. And I'm guessing at one point, maybe even on the island of Ireland as well. I'm guessing, I don't know.
Probably.
But wow, guys, that was beautiful.
This is too.
No, it is. This is, I got to be honest, it's not really what I expect of when I think of the UK. I don't think of this. This looks like, I don't even know what I think. I don't even know where I think I would see this, but it's not, what I expect.
That's beautiful.
I'm curious how large amount of an area they have with this type of habitat.
Let me know down in the comments if you did or not, because I have to admit, until getting into rewilding, I didn't know. And I also didn't know just how rare it is, and if we're not proactive, we may just lose what precious little temperate rainforest we have left.
Oh no, man.
I'm really excited for this one because I haven't spent that much time exploring temperate rainforest here in the UK. The weather's perfect, there's like this light misty rain, the sun's shining. This is going to be fun.
I just love the
Bryophytes
lush
is
greenery.
the collective name for some of the intriguing and amazing plants which seemingly grow over any surface available.
Wow.
This includes mosses, liverworts and hornworts. but not lichens. Lichens are in a group of their own,
Lichens.
and there's plenty of
I
them
love
too.
that.
A nice patch of temperate
It reminds me of Spanish moss.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
little
think
bit.
it's the same exact
No, I
type,
don't
but
think it
it's
is.
probably lichens are probably the same.
I love moss though, but I will say moss is something I picture in the UK. For some
rainforest can be home to over 200 species of bryophytes and up to 200 species of lichen. It's this assemblage
Wow.
of quirky plants
Wow.
that really defines the
Wow. Do you
appearance
see the
of
rocks?
temperate
Yeah.
rainforests. And it heavily contributes to them being one of the most biodiverse habitats in the UK.
Oh, and there's the river.
It's an acorn which is already beginning to burst.
Oh, that's cool. I love
Yeah,
that
well,
sound.
here's the rain.
Oh my goodness,
They don't call
dude.
it a rainforest for nothing.
Do you see that? Dude, I want to go rafting.
Yeah.
Dude, this looks like such a beautiful river to go rafting, doesn't it?
Or kayaking.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, dude. I wonder where he's at though, like in the UK. Where exactly is he? I'm gonna say he's probably up in. I want to say he's probably in northern England somewhere. I don't know that for a fact. I just have that feeling, but you can tell it's kind of a little bit of a mountainous terrain of some sort.
I really like it. This is
Yeah.
probably my favorite type of scenery.
Yeah, I love this so much. It's probably one of my favorite types. I love the woods, guys. I love forests and yeah, just absolutely beautiful.
They don't call it a rainforest for nothing. Temperate rainforest is an incredibly rare habitat, not just here in the UK, but globally. And this is in part due to its strict climatic conditions. Temperate rainforest occurs when woodlands and forests intersect with high annual rainfall, particularly during the summer months, and when summers are consistently quite cool, and generally the average temperature in the winter doesn't get too cold either. These conditions, found in areas where trees grow, turns out to be very rare indeed. Temperate rainforest covers just 1% of the world, and that's just not enough for my liking.
Did you say
I am
1%?
off out exploring on my own
Wow.
today. I think there's only one behind me. I've done a quick Google search. I've got a rough idea of where I'm going, but these days, these kinds of videos are the ones which I love to make the most. Really could not have asked for better weather today. Rain and sunshine. So I've just entered into an area where we have some Dartmoor ponies. Don't think they're going to be in here. They're kind of cool if we can see them, because grazing animals are being used as a tool to maintain and enhance temperate rainforests. Without the right balance of pressure from grazing animals, the woodland floor can quite quickly become overgrown with brambles and dense vegetation. By having a few animals in, eating and stomping around, it creates better conditions for bryophytes and woodland flowers. Within this woodland was also evidence of selective thinning, to allow more light through to create better conditions for lichens to grow.
Selective thinning.
So they did it on purpose.
Little oak tree just crowded out, just died. Still doing a lot for wildlife though. Hello, who's living down here then? Yep, that's where I'd like to hibernate.
Same.
What a diverse place of nature, seriously.
This is beautiful.
So if you're new here and you're enjoying this video, then please remember to subscribe. I make videos about nature restoration, about rewilding. I cover all kinds of different projects and stories. You could have actually seen me over at Mossy Earth. You know, the guys who set up and fund rewilding projects? Well, I make videos there too. If you want to know more about that, check out the links in the description. As the day went on, I just continued to be astounded at the sheer beauty of this habitat. All the little curious details
Look at that
come together
little waterfall.
to form
Oh my
what is in
gosh.
my mind a very magical habitat. But with that being
Hold on. I just want to say this reminds me that I would love to explore springs of the UK and in Ireland. I bet both islands of Great Britain and Ireland have really like a lot of springs. I just had that feeling.
said, I knew that there were patches of this habitat that were quite frankly more majestic than others. I just had to find them. I think I know where I'm going.
Wow.
Crossing over the bridge.
That's cool.
That reminds me of the Eno.
Yeah.
It's not a swinging bridge, though, is it?
Let's see. Little apple tree here. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Does it look like it's been chewed by anything? I bet this tastes better than any shop-bought apple. Let's see. Delicious. So sweet.
It's a very small apple.
Wow.
It's a
I
wild
had good
apple.
fun in this
Yeah.
section. I found a couple of rather proud-looking mushrooms,
Oh.
a tree that was pleased to meet me, and a tree that I was pleased to meet.
Mm.
It's like something out of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow! That, by the way, that's what I was thinking of. Lord of the Rings. You know, I was like,
But I'm pretty sure someone corrected me in another
no,
video.
I know that's why I said I think that
Yeah,
some of these
just
movies might not be,
reminds
but
you.
it kind of, that's the vibe I get when
Mm-hmm.
I think of the UK. I think of some of these types of plant, like the moss. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know how to explain that. The oak tree, and just like stone and
Ivy.
and just like a really cool dreary rain soaked forest type of feel. I love that. And,
Yeah.
and that's one of the vibes that I get when I think of nature in the UK, even though I know that a lot of trees have been cut down in the UK over, centuries. But it's great they have something like this, man. This is amazing. I'd love to know how much of the land, well, I said 1% of the world, but I wonder how much of this is available for people to, experience in the UK.
I don't know. Wow, those are huge.
Are those oak trees?
No, I don't think so.
Those guys were waiting to see the salmon leaping. I would stop and try and film it, but I've done my fair share of waiting to film salmon in the past. For anyone that's an OG of the channel, you'll know I made a video like last year where I went looking for an amethyst deceiver.
Oh,
The purple one. I think I've just found one. It's faded a little bit, but you can see it's purple. Yeah, you can tell. Although we've had a great time exploring here, I feel like the best is still to come. So it's a new day. I'm just heading
Oh,
up to a very special
wow.
site.
No. I got to look at that again.
That's gorgeous.
Wow. Oh, wow, dude. I don't know how to describe this.
I want to
but
live right there.
yes. Oh, my goodness. This is like about perfect landscape. I can't explain it. But what are these stones? I think that stones with moss along this wire fencing, a little gravel road here with these rolling hills in the distance and some forest up here.
Mossy trees.
This is so beautiful, guys. My goodness, this is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it really is.
Wow. All right.
A very special site. It's
Wow.
an ancient temperate rainforest site. It's a woodland up on the hill, an oak woodland, and yeah, it just looks amazing from the photo, so I'm really excited to get there. But before we get there, let me tell you about some of the threats that temperate rainforest is facing. Sadly, the little temperate rainforest left in the UK is now facing some serious issues. In the past, it's been cleared for other land use and broken down for its resources. Invasive plant species like rhododendron and non-native conifers suffocate this habitat. Overgrazing from deer is amplifying pressure and halting recovery. Increased air pollution is threatening the delicate conditions for lichens to grow. And climate change is causing record temperatures and sustained droughts. Not to mention cultural, social and political pressures. There is little incentive for landowners to restore and enhance rainforest.
Little incentive. I literally, if I owned this land like this, I wouldn't need incentive.
Right.
I would do it because I would love the land and I love nature like this. I would do it because I wouldn't need funding. I wouldn't need incentive. It would just be because of love for nature. I don't understand the people need incentive, but I mean, to each their own, I guess, but I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, would you?
No.
I mean, just like, it's
wanna
glorious.
preserve it, yeah.
It's beautiful. Man, and when you realize, I mean, I guess a lot of people may not actually, that might be landowners with land like this, stuff like this on their land, they might not actually understand how delicate it is, how rare it is now, and so how important it is.
Yeah.
To a lot of people, they may think it's just another bit of woods,
Right.
but it's obviously not.
And even now, this amazing habitat doesn't get the recognition it deserves from the country. Despite these hard challenges, work is being done, but I want to talk about that in another video where I can properly feature the projects and people behind these efforts. For now, let's just celebrate the temperate rainforest that we have. So we're not far away now. I think I'm about to discover a very, very special habitat. I'm so excited for this.
Wow.
Wow, dude, that is awesome. I love the layers of color, man.
Mm-hmm.
That like
different shades of
purple,
green.
the shades of green, the stones with the moss, like all the
And
different
ferns.
plants.
I
Yeah,
love ferns.
the ferns, the mushrooms.
Remember that hole we found, which I said I'd like to hibernate in? Forget it. I found a new one. Look at this.
Oh, that one looks cozy.
Don't you
Look at the way this branch is just
wow.
hanging down to the ground. Like these mosses and these lichens, all these bryophytes, they really weigh down the limbs.
Wow.
And also just being on the side of the hill, the conditions, it just gives
Dude.
these trees so much.
Dude, that is incredible, man.
It looks so cozy with all the soft moss.
It looks like a dream world animated, like it's brung to
like
life.
if I could dream up my perfect forest.
Right, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
The moss and the just I can't even explain what it is really. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
But when you isn't it a hobbit that supposedly lives in a hole in like a tree or something? Is that what it is? Or am I, or is it something else?
They have like little hobbit houses that are tiny, and they have.
Is that what like the little creatures, the mystical creatures that supposedly live in like holes in trees, or is it something else?
Oh, that's fairies and gnomes and
Fairies and gnomes. So a hobbit.
hobbits on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, is that okay? I don't know. I just know the name Hobbit, and I'm like, isn't that are those small?
I mean, they're
obviously
small, but not as small as like fairies and gnomes. Fairies
Okay.
and sprites, and like they're all tiny.
Right, you're right. I know, and then there's leprechauns in Ireland.
Yeah.
And I think they actually live underground or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That'd be an interesting video.
That would be an interesting video to check out, or interesting content to check out.
Much character. One of the most beautiful things about this is the way that all of the trees intertwine and
Yeah.
I love
they just
that.
almost appear to be as one.
Look at all the.
And you know what? In the root systems,
I
all
was
of
a-
these trees will be connected and they'll be working together.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love that.
Is that what you were about to
Talking
say?
each other. Well, that, but also just like how amazing it is. You can see literally how diverse in one little image
Patch.
of a tree, like the moss
Right.
and all the different things.
Yeah.
And yeah, the interconnectedness of
Yeah.
the forest.
A lot of people don't realize that like a forest it becomes one. It is everything is symbiotic. Everything depends on each other plant, and all the trees connect through their root system and they communicate. That's a fact. That is something that has been well researched,
There's a
and
new
it's
book, well, newer, called Secret Language of Trees.
they communicate when they will like actually send nutrients through root systems to other trees that need it when they're stressed, and like they'll send these chemical signals to warn about things going
Yeah, it's
on,
amazing.
and it is absolutely amazing. I'd love to like do a reaction to something like that because it's been a while, and I still could learn a lot about that. I know the basics of it. I've researched enough to kind of know some of what's going on, but I would love to know it more thorough and really. I love plants, man. I love. Lindsay's like she loves outdoor plants too, but she really loves indoor plants a lot.
I like trees.
No, I'm not. I know you do. Like obviously, I know you do. But I'm saying like we both love the outdoors. You just really love indoor plants too. I like an indoor plant. I love our little cactus, pencil cactus over there, hanging out in the background. Amazing. He's a beautiful baby plant over there. But man, there's nothing like trees, man. Nothing like them, man. Wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it in Japanese, but the term translates to forest bathing,
Oh
like where
yeah.
you just go sit amongst the trees and
That
nature and
that is a very healing thing to do. If you are stressed, if you need to heal from anything
which is
physically or
pretty
mentally,
much all of us nowadays.
it is. Yeah, like nowadays, kids today, they have something called, I was just reading about this. They have something called nature
Deficit disorder.
nature deficit disorder, where they literally stay inside on their technology so much in front of their screens that they no longer get outside and play and get into the woods and all this stuff like all of us did that are grown. We all like if you are, I would say even people probably as young as like mid late 20s,
Yeah.
probably still maybe even early 20s. But if you are a teenager today or younger, you live in a different world than I did when I grew up, and I know a much different world than people that are much older than me lived in. We were out playing constantly, climbing trees, riding bicycles, getting dirty, getting in the rivers and they don't do that nowadays, and it's sad. Anyway, let's finish this video. We're rambling on, aren't we?
I'm sure there's no end of amazing bro fights in here, but I just don't know how to ID them, so I'm just going to try and go around and film as many as I can without going in, of course, and just soaking it up. Oh, here's here's something which looks quite interesting. Orangey, some kind of... I don't want to guess because I don't know. If I had this on my doorstep, I would be coming out here all the time. And
Yeah.
I would seek to learn this because it's just incredible. God, I just want to live here.
Look at that, man.
I love it. He's pure joy. I love it.
Guess that's why they call it the rainforest, eh? Oh, it's good for the soul. I've had such a great time
It
making
really
this
is.
video. And
Even
I hope
just
you've had a
watching
brilliant
it.
time watching it too. In the
Boosts my
description will
mood.
be all the ways you can support Live Curious, and you can check out Mossy Earth as well. Just look at this, it's so special. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys. This is incredible. I tell you, it really reminds me of like something I've known for a while, like the amount of time that I spend outside in nature now is severely lacking compared to what it used to be. When I was, when I grew up in North Carolina, I had my spots that I would go hiking and stuff all the time. I mean, you know that. And like that was like my hobby. My thing was to I mean, you know that. Like it was to always go. I was
That's what we would always do.
Yeah, and well before you, like my daily thing was like I was in the woods. I spent every day just hanging out in the woods because I loved it so much. Trees are my spirit animal, if you will. Like I love trees so much, and it's like we have like it's just harder to get to access here. Like there's plenty of nature around, but it's not those spots. It's not those spots that I know of that I grew up with, and so it's much harder to like have access to it like I did, and I so miss it, and I need to start taking more advantage of the stuff around that we have. That is available around here. But man, dude, like I agree with him, Lana. If this was nearby, dude, I think we'd go here all day. It's just beautiful, man. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm just in awe. I
Yeah.
love it.
I know you do.
Definitely. I want to know more about where exactly it is in the UK.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. He didn't say, did he?
I don't think so.
Well, we know it was partially a mountainous area, like definitely big hills, and we know so it's not going to be on the too close to the coast. Probably it's probably going to be a little inland, and I think it's probably the way he's talking about the climate and stuff. I'm thinking is more northern England, is my guess, and so I have no idea, but that's just my first guess.
We'll have to research it more.
But I mean, of course, these could be small pockets of these in different areas throughout the UK.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if this is the only one or.
I mean, it's the rarest habitat, so I don't know. Anyways, guys, let us know in the comments, guys, if you know where this is.
Have you been there?
Have you been here? And are there multiple pockets of these temperate rainforests, or is there literally just one area that has this still left? And man, hopefully hopefully the people that own this land now know how important it is, and they will protect it. Because I mean, guys, look at this, dude. I mean, it's just so beautiful.
Can't lose it.
And you can't lose that. You can't. Nothing. There's nothing more important to do with this land than to leave it alone. I mean, really. You know, I think it's good when you take land like this and you do put some walking paths through or something like that. You're not tearing down any trees. You're just taking and you're curving walking paths through there,
bringing awareness to the habitat,
right?
And to
when you allow people easy access to go into a habitat like this, it's more likely that they'll understand the importance of preserving it than if it's just a block of this that it's hard for people to easily walk into and access. You know. But anyways, guys, beautiful. So glad we found this. So glad we checked this out. But like I was saying at the beginning of this video, guys, please, if you have any interesting types of stuff like this, I have no idea on the top of my head what that would be. I mentioned the desert. I checked that out, the UK desert.
Yeah.
And the rainforest here. But there's got to be other interesting types of nature things.
Bogs, like peat bogs. Is that what they're called?
I've heard the name.
Ireland.
I don't know what a bog is. I know the name.
Isn't that where peat moss comes from?
I don't know. I think it might be. I don't know though.
That'll probably be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I know the name, but I don't know what a bog is exactly. But yeah, guys. Yeah, anything you want to add?
No.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And please feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. If you have anything you would like to add or let us know. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.